here in Windermere, Florida, getting ready to head out to the 2023 OARS, which is Orlando Area Rowing Society's master event in Turkey Lake, Florida. So there's my wife at the OARS sign. Turkey Lake was a really nice place to have this masters event. Lots of people showed up, lots of competitors. We had obviously the singles, doubles, quads, eights, but lots of people, lots of good competition. Something that we again recommend rowing as one of the best form of all-around conditioning there is. So we hope you enjoy the video. Okay, we're here with Bob Shuler. We're at the OARS. I guess it's the OARS Invitational at Turkey Lake. It's the, I guess they call it sprints because it's the 1,000 meters. And you're in the quad coming up here in about an hour?
I am in a quad.
Well, tell me about how rowing, your history in rowing and how it's impacted your quality of life. Any of those, you know.
Well, interestingly enough, I started rowing 50 years ago in high school. And after high school, I stopped rowing and got on.
What high school was it?
Parkersburg High School in Parkersburg, West Virginia.
Oh, okay.
So, interestingly enough, back then, a man that was inspirational in getting rowing going in the Mid-Ohio Valley was a man named Oliver Brundage. He was Dr. Brundage, and he was actually the doctor for the crew team in the 1968 Olympics.
Oh, wow.
And he died several years after I had a chance of meeting him in 1971. When I was only like 16 years old, so
wow.
That was quite an experience. And he even had a saying back then. He said, if you row, for every year you row when you're young, there's a good chance you'll add at least a year onto your life for every year you row.
Yeah.
Now I think there's probably a limit to that because I don't think if you row for 30 years you're going to add 30 years onto your life. But,
yeah.
But I thought that was interesting, and so far so good.
Yeah, and you know, to me, in all the different sports, I think rowing is the one sport that works every part of your body, and yet you don't have the, you know, the concussion type of stuff from running, and you know, but you're using your legs, arms, shoulders, back,
right?
You know, just everything.
It's a lot like swimming. Swimming is very similar in that regard. Yeah. And you know, I do triathlons also, and you know,
right. You got the Ironman.
Yeah.
When did you do the Ironman?
I did the Ironman in 2014.
Okay.
In Hawaii, and I've done 20 others.
Oh my gosh, yeah. All Ironman or sprints or different Olympic difference?
No, I did all full Ironmans.
Oh my goodness,
and
that's a lot.
Yeah, in fact, yesterday I did a sprint. So.
Oh, did you?
I did, but you know, like you said, you know, that sport will tear you up because of the run. Yeah. When you're running, you tend to tear up your legs.
Yeah, I've had both knees replaced because I was bone on bone from running too much. You know?
There you go. Well, that's because you were like winning your age group back then in triathlons, right?
Yeah, it was a nice run. I love this. I still do them, but I just don't run anywhere near like I used to. But I only do sprints. I can't do, well, I might do an Olympic distance. 6 miles is more than.
Yeah, I did a sprint yesterday.
Did you? And where was it?
It was on Lake Mineola.
Oh, okay.
A man called Summer, he's been putting on summer sports events there for the last 40 years.
God.
This is 40 years anniversary.
What did you
do? I finished.
That's it. That's
my buddy won the age group, and I came in 5th.
Wow, that's.
I came 5th is really good, yeah.
Really.
But when you learn that there were 6 people in the heat.
Well, sometimes I tell people I won, but I don't tell them I won.
The only one. Well, I'm going to try to qualify for Kona in 2 years when I turn 70.
Yeah.
And the way I'm going to do it is I'll be the only one in my age group at the race I pick.
I know. Yeah, that's when you're that. It's tough to do those kinds of distances, you know, at that age. But have you found that? Well, of course you do the triathlon, so you're swimming, biking, running, rowing. Maintaining health and fitness has been obviously important to you. Have you seen some results of that over the years?
Well, the results are I haven't had any heart attacks, or I've never been in the hospital, so it must be working. Yeah. I have a resting heart rate of sometimes in the 40s,
wow.
But usually 50. I got a max of probably 170, and somebody my age, you know, the max should probably be 155. So
Yeah.
All those are telling me things are going pretty good so far.
That's great. How about family? Have children?
3 boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, 30, 27, 24.
Do they take after dad?
Actually, they don't. They're lifters, but
Okay.
interestingly enough, this fall, we're doing a half Ironman in North Carolina.
Together?
And 2 of my sons are challenging me, along with 2 of my nephews who are 20, and my sister.
Oh my God.
So there's going to be 6 of us, the same family in the same race. So that'll be interesting.
If they're only lifters, I'm not so sure you won't win that deal.
I don't know. I just don't have, they can run.
You have to give up a lot of age.
They can run. I can't run.
Well, anything you'd communicate to those people that just say, this is just too much for me. It's too, rowing, running, cycling, all that stuff.
No, I mean, get out there and get active. Even if you're doing something, even if you start walking a mile, or rowing is a great sport to learn. Nice thing about rowing is you're always learning. You never become 100% competent. In a race like today, we might do 120 strokes, and I guarantee you there's no crew out there that can have 120 perfect strokes.
Yeah.
So there's always room for improvement in rowing.
I just had my race, and I was one side of the course, the other side, just trying to maintain my lane.
But my message would be get out there. Get out there and do something.
Do something.
Especially if you're retired. If you're retired, last thing you should be doing is sitting on the couch, letting your brain ferment along with your body.
Exactly.
Don't let that happen.
Yeah. Our theme is get involved. Just find something and get involved.
You're exactly right.
Is there anything else that drives you, that helps you get through this crazy thing we call life? Any spiritual beliefs or directions?
No. I just be good to others. Treat others as you want to be treated.
Yeah.
And find a cause. That's always a good thing. I'm big into trying to save the environment in Florida.
Okay.
Florida's wildlife and waterways are suffering as the state grows, and there's room for compromise in between. So you wouldn't have this beautiful backset that we have today if the state was totally developed.
Yeah, that's great. Well, I appreciate your input and thoughts, and hopefully those people on the couch will take your advice and find something.
Find something.
God bless. Thank you.
We want to thank you for watching RedefiningAging.us. I'm John Disterdick, your host. And our goal for the series is pretty simple. We just want to enhance the quality of people's lives. So if you know of an event that you think would be one for good for us to cover, please fill out the form on our website, and not only the event and what it is, where it is, when it is, and if there's a person you know that you think would be a good person for us to do a testimony on in some event, please let us know. And if you want a fuller description of my testimony, you can either go to johndisterdick.com and look under ministry, or you can go here at redefiningaging.us. We appreciate your viewership. God bless, and hope to see you on more shows.